This is it. This is
super simple.
Ground zero, bottom line.
Salad
easy
is important in just about any like dinner party or something like that, and you've got to get the base right.
Right.
So this is good this way if this is all you want, and you just want a light salad, perfect. But if you want to use this as a base with some chicken or fish or beef or whatever it is you want, this will serve as that vehicle for you. This is Salanova that's grown here on this farm. And Salanova is just, I just picked it. It's really good. It's basically like in the romaine and kind of a cross between romaine lettuce and butter lettuce, but you can do this with any lettuce.
Okay.
It's not, you know, the lettuce is important as long as it's fresh and it's the kind you like. That's what I find.
But it's not the key. You're going to show us the key.
Okay. The key is the dressing.
All right.
It's tarragon, shallot, white wine vinegar, balsamic, and a little bit of salt. So this is going to go in there.
All of it?
Here. Yeah, we can put all of it in. And what you do is you take the vinegar and pour it in there till it just covers the shallots. Yeah, just like that. Shake it around. And then you let it sit for about 15 minutes. Then I take the tarragon.
Okay.
And it's the same trick. You just, you don't need as much.
And you grow tarragon?
We grow tarragon. This was harvested today as well, just right down the street. So.
Right around the corner.
Which is, you know, freshness is key as well, so you can't get much fresher than what we're doing
Chopping
right now.
or tearing?
I prefer to chop.
Because?
Because tarragon has small leaves. If you're going to use basil, I prefer to tear that. But since tarragon has such small little leaves, if you were tearing it, you'd be here all day.
Okay, okay.
So let's put that in there.
All of it?
All of it.
Okay.
There we go.
All of it in there.
Yeah, and then I like to stir it around at this point.
Okay.
And get it nicely incorporated in there.
Okay.
And then I would take 1/2 of one of those scoops of Dijon mustard.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that on there because I want all that yummy. How's that?
And that's too much. Just
it is?
Yeah, just about that much there. Yeah, that's all you want.
Okay.
And then we just whip that in until it's completely incorporated.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking the right way. So it should be creamy. Like it looks kind of like you've added cream at this point.
It does.
Which you haven't. And then you add the olive oil. So I like to add it as I'm stirring.
Okay.
And just combine this here. And it really is just sort of by personal preference. I like to have a little less oil in there and kind of a more strong, piquant flavor. But if you're, you know, the milder you want it, the less oil.
Okay.
This is more than we need for that.
Okay.
So you start with less because you can't take dressing out of a salad. You want to just sort of, what I like to do is I kind of stir it as I'm pouring it in. And you just pour a little bit on there. Make sure you're getting the bits of shallots and everything in there. And then take some salad tongs.
Okay. It's very fitting that you start with lettuce because that's the first thing your mom grew. That's what got you into this thing, right?
It's this stuff's fault.
Blame it on the lettuce. I think that's the name of the song, Blame It on the Lettuce.
Blame it on the lettuce,
yeah,
exactly.
I love it.
If you serve this to your guests at any party, they will be like, what is this? Oh my God, it's so good. Wow, wow. And you just sit there and you're like, just absorb the credit because it's yours. And yeah, this is the best.
Can you say it's Nathan's secret and I slaved over it and I can't tell you how to do it because it's just,
I think you should just say it's an ancient family recipe passed down from your Nona and you can't really tell them the recipe.
Okay,
that
perfect.
keeps them coming back for more.
Yeah. You've heard of the horse head. If I tell you the recipe, I don't know what to say. What'll happen,
A nice garnish, just to keep it simple, would be some nice just rounds of tomato put around there. So I will let you
Oh, you're going to let me cut it?
Slices if you'd like.
You might not like how I do it, actually.
I bet you're going to be fantastic.
I'm going to just slice it real thin.
Real thin. That's how I like it, too.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that? I'm going to do that.
Good. This is exactly what you want. Then I would just take a little bit of this.
Yes.
And you dress it in the same, but you don't have to toss it.
Okay.
And you just sort of
put it over
like this.
I love.
A little finishing salt on the tomato portion. And you're good.
Done.
There it is. Simple salad. Doesn't get any easier.
Family secret recipe.
Family secret recipe.
It's ours now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.